Today we're going to be talking about per customer pricing. This is one of the most important aspects of any PSA, and unfortunately is often a complex and convoluted process. That's why Syncro has taken great care to ensure the breadth and depth of our per customer pricing capabilities can meet the needs of the most unique MSPs while ensuring it's easy enough that anyone can do it. So the first thing we'll cover is project pricing. These are typically one-off jobs outside of any given contract for a variety of customer types. So we're inside of our products module here, and we're going to add a new product. We're going to call this one residential labor, and we're going to give it a price of $100 an hour. Now I've done the same thing here to a second product which we've called business labor, though if you notice that here we're charging $150 an hour for labor. I've got two tabs open, representing two open tickets. The first is an issue with the residential client, and the other is an issue with the business client. So first, on the residential ticket, I'll go ahead and log some ticket comments and add an hour of labor. Here I'll ensure that I choose the proper labor type, which in this instance is residential labor. Here you can see the current unbilled value of this ticket is $100. Let's flip over to our business client's ticket here and do the same thing. This time, I'm going to bill the customer at the business labor rate. Going back to the top of the ticket, you can see the unbilled value of this ticket is $150. Coincidentally, this is how you can bill for other labor types as well, such as rush labor, emergency after-hours labor, or any other type of labor you can think of. While this method can and does work well in many instances, if you want the ultimate and granular control, you are going to want to utilize contracts. Contracts are assigned on a per-customer basis, and this is where you can quickly and easily customize the pricing for any given customer. So here we're inside of a contract assigned to our training customer. So there's two convenient options here you're going to want to pay particular attention to: contract pricing and product blacklist. The product blacklist allows you to prevent the sale of any particular products to this specific customer. This can be extremely beneficial if you're contracted to sell or not sell particular brands or products, or you want to avoid accidentally billing against services that may otherwise be included under this customer's contract. Contract pricing is where we can set pricing for any product which will deviate from its default value. The most common, of course, is going to be labor. So let's say this customer is only going to pay $75 an hour for labor. Let's go to a ticket for this customer to see what happens. Now when I charge for an hour of labor, you can see that Syncro used the contract pricing we just set, making the unbilled value of this ticket $75. The benefit of assigning contracts to all of your customers is that you can utilize a single labor item which prices itself accordingly based on each individual customer. But we didn't stop there. We let you assign contract pricing for every single product and service you offer, meaning every client can have variable pricing while all being billed for an identical product. Your techs never have to remember which customers pay which rate and why. We do it for you. Well, that sounds great and everything, but how would I apply this to AllYouCanEat customers? You know, the ones that pay me a fixed monthly fee to fix anything and everything. Well, I'm glad you asked. Here's a contract set up for an AllYouCanEat customer, and you'll notice here, we simply set our labor rate to 0. Now if we go back to a ticket and bill an hour of time, you'll see the unbilled value of this ticket remains 0. This is how you can continue tracking $0 labor hours for ACE clients while ensuring that this style of contract remains profitable for your MSP. Yeah, that's great and all, but what about the more complex situations, I hear you asking? What, you mean like block hour contracts where clients prepay for a monthly allotment of hours? Yeah, we got that. Here we have a recurring invoice which bills this particular customer for 10 prepay hours at a rate of $75 an hour. Once billed, you'll see the prepay hours show up on the customer record. As I bill labor against this customer, those hours will simply be deducted from the customer's pool of block hours. Once these hours have been fully consumed, your standard hourly rate for labor will apply. This too can be configured per customer as part of their contract. If your MSP allows your customers' unused hours to roll over from month to month, this will happen automatically. Wait, so does this mean my block hour contracts where the hours expire each month have to be reset manually? Nope. In fact, we made that feature available to you literally with the click of a button. Simply click this checkbox here on your customer's recurring invoice, and any remaining block hours will be wiped before billing them for the next month's allotment, effectively resetting the customer's block hours each month. Unlike most other PSAs, Syncro understands that you and you alone know what's best when it comes to billing your clients. That's why we've taken great lengths to ensure that we've developed the tools that will allow you to bill your customers your way. Because we refresh block hours through recurring invoices, you can easily have a mix of block hour contracts where some contracts' hours expire at the end of each month, while other block hour contracts allow hours to remain indefinitely until consumed. So what if one particular customer wants to pay every quarter? Will that screw up the rest of my block hour contracts? Nope, it's a recurring invoice. If you want to bill one customer monthly and another quarterly, go for it. You can even bill a client every other year if you wanted to. You have an enormous amount of things to worry about in your day-to-day at your MSP. With Syncro, billing will never be one of them. Take your MSP to the next level with Syncro. Visit syncromsp.com to learn more and get a fully functional 30-day free trial.